Guys, hello YouTube. Today we're gonna be starting a new what if called "What if Naruto had the karma seal?" As you can see, this is the first part. Basically, let me just get right into it. So how this happens is the karma, the Kara organization is gonna be in Naruto. Like it's gonna be in like the early stages of Naruto, as a whole. I'm talking about like Naruto, like from like basically before the Nine Tails attack. They're the one, like, instead of it being Obito that releases the Nine Tails, it's them. So they use that as like a ploy, like to basically come and steal Naruto from he's like after the Nine Tails get sealed inside of Naruto, they take Naruto. And since nobody can really like Minato tries to what am I talking about? Minato's dead already. So once Minato dies, they come and take Naruto. Um so once they take Naruto, um they like leave him in like an incubation chamber with like all types of DNA and stuff like that. Basically, Naruto's gonna have the DNA of basically every clan in existence. Like every clan that's genetic system on the planet, he has the DNA. So I'm talking about like Senju, Uchiha, basically everybody's clan. Every clan that in Naruto, he has the genetics of. So now that's out the way. Since he's basically in that incubation chamber till he's like 10. So he's 10. So like when he's 10, they finally bring him out of the incubation chamber. And when he comes out of the incubation chamber, he's injected with a some type of ink liquid. Once he's injected with that, he starts screaming because he's in pain. Now he turns on to see a man called Jigen. Now what Jigen did, if you didn't know already, what he did to what he did to what's his name? Kawaki. What he did to Kawaki in Board. So he gave Kawaki his blood. So basically he has the same karma seal as Kawaki would have. But then Jigen explains that Naruto, listen, your name is Naruto, and I gave you my blood. And since he gave Naruto's blood, that means he has all the abilities that he's eventually gonna have all the abilities that Jigen has. Jigen also explains to Naruto that he has he has every type of chakra nature due to the fact that they secretly stole like the blood of many different people throughout the whole entire world of Naruto. Um and hold. I'm coming in a little bit. Alright. Somebody was calling me. But Naruto's confused because at this point he doesn't really know English because last time he was conscious was when he was a newborn. So I'm gonna do a jump cut to when Naruto was like basically on his 11th birthday. Naruto all they did was train him. Basically he trained with every single member of Kara. Trained with Jigen, Kashinkoji, Code, Boro, all of them. He learned every jutsu that they know. He learned. So he even learns like the thing that what's his name, Darui does, Black Lightning. He is a master at Black Lightning. He even creates his own Black Lightning jutsus. He can use like Black Lightning, like a Black Lightning spear, and stuff like that. But that's besides the point. So then Naruto acts as starts to ponder like, who's my real family, since you people just basically kidnapped me when I was little. They say they don't really know because at that point the only person he knew his father, but he's not gonna tell Naruto that. And Naruto notices that they had to take a long pause before they even started to like move their lips to answer him. So then Naruto starts getting suspicious, and then Naruto's like, you know what, I'm out. He just runs away. They try to stop him, like the other cardinals try to stop him, but Jigen's like, no, let him go, because eventually he's gonna need us at a certain time. And you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about in like later or whatever, but that's not for now. Naruto basically runs as fast as he can to the leaf, I just want to mention a quick thing, like all of his Naruto's abilities real quick. He literally has every type of ability from every single chakra nature. I'm talking about lightning, particle style, all that. He has purple lightning, black lightning, all of that. Oh yeah, and he's also the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths. Just saying, I'm just saying that he's basically every what if you could think of. Well, not every Naruto what if. I'm just make brief it real quick. He's reincarnation of Sage of Six Paths. He has the yin and the yang, yin and the yang Karama. He has the sun. He has the sun. He's a reincarnation of Indra. Well, not. I'm not going to do that. He's a reincarnation of Ashura, obviously, but he's reincarnation of. Actually, he's a reincarnation of Hashirama, not Hashirama. What's his name? Hagoromo and Hamura, because their souls, basically, like their soul linked together. They didn't know. Basically, they didn't know they were gonna go into the same body, and then they ended up in the same body. So now he is the sun and the moon. As you can see, like the moon is the black Jogan, and the sun is the yellow Jogan. Like he's pretty similar to Boruto, except his hair. That's the only thing different. His hair. He's pretty similar to Boruto, and Naruto's clothes is like, how should I put it? If you know what Broly is, right? You know Broly has like no shirt on. He doesn't wear a shirt, but he has like this furry thing. The fur is like all black. It's from like some demon dog thing that they had, like some creature. Like it was like a dog, but it had like fur, and it was Naruto's best friend for a while. But that was like in like the time skip that I did, and he died. So Naruto just wears the fur, just like Broly, and he wears like I should have put it like tactical, no, like some futuristic like I should put like futuristic pants and boots that like he can like hover off the ground with, but he can already fly basically. So yeah, Naruto can also edit his genetics to make his skin harder. Him way less. Him make him have like basically Jugo's powers. You know, we can like make his arm like ginormous and stuff like that. He could be like Choji. He's basically like a chameleon. He's a chameleon. He can do anything, literally anything. Well, not literally anything, but like essentially everything that we know in the Naruto universe he can do. So, back to the story. As soon as he gets to gate, he passes out due to the strain. He looks exactly like Boruto in this picture. That's the best one. But he looks exactly like Boruto minus the clothes. I already explained to you what he looks like. And then Naruto, like, when he passes out, it makes like a huge explosion due to the weight. Because, like, meanwhile he was running, his genetic power that he has to edit his genetics was going haywire. Because, like whenever he's in a state of stress and, like, anger, his genetics, he didn't have control at this point. Basically, his genetics, like, his ability to edit his genetics, like, goes haywire. Starts just doing random things. Making his head bigger, making his arm bigger, putting more strain on his arm or more weight on his body and stuff like that. So yeah, he just basically crashes. He's like a sugar crash basically. Then that alerts a Jonin named Kakashi. Kakashi is like Kakashi then opens the gate, runs to the gate to see what's happening, and then when he looks, he's shocked because he sees somebody that has the same hair as Minato and looks kind of like Minato. He remembers Minato had a son that died. And he picks him up and brings him to the third Hokage's office. When he does that, Hiruzen is shocked to see a boy that looks just like Minato. Just like how Kakashi was. Then you realize this is Minato's quote unquote dead son. That they thought he was dead because, you know, he was gone for over like 11 years. So yeah. Another thing Naruto is tensing on, he has every single dojutsu in existence. Every single dojutsu. He has a Rain Sharingan, Tensigan. He has 6 Tomoe, Rinnegan, all that. So, besides that, alright, so Naruto is starting to like regain consciousness, and he wakes up to a conversation between Kakashi and Hiruzen. Like they're basically just talking about like what are you gonna do with Naruto? How are you gonna hide him and stuff like that. And Naruto's like, what? And then they realize he's up, and then like he just like they just like just instantly zip it. And he's like, they're like, Naruto, I can't believe it. Hiruzen's like, Naruto, I can't believe it's you. I thought you were dead. Everybody thought you were dead. And then Naruto's like, what? I, who are you people? I know this. I know this is the Leaf Village, but I don't know you. And Hiruzen elaborates and says, I am the third Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi. And then he just goes through a long monologue about like what happened with the Nine Tails. So Naruto knows. Well, Naruto already knows he has Nine Tails, obviously, because Nine Tails. For the moment Nine Tails was still inside Naruto, he automatically just linked their chakra together because he already knew that it was a Sage of Six Paths. So yeah, that's not even really a problem. He wasn't even like this whole time. That's why Naruto's chakra is able to go extremely stupid, because he doesn't have Kurama just fucking up his chakra. So yeah. Then Naruto's like, you mean Kurama? He's been my best friend since the first moment I woke up. Oh yeah, and another thing, Karma was just telling them a whole lot of stuff while he was getting trained by Karma. Karma, to be honest, Karma is really the one that raised his suspicion towards Karma. I mean, not Karma, Takara. So then Hiruzen's like, wait, you know what the Nine-Tailed name is? And why? Wow, he's basically just in shock. So then Hiruzen says, well, Naruto explains to Hiruzen that, like, once they get to know each other, because obviously they had, like, a whole monologue thing, so Naruto's basically aware of the situation, not, like, fully. So he starts to explain to Hiruzen, and Hiruzen asks, so what are your abilities? Naruto already explained that he was experimented on, so it's not really a worry. Hiruzen asks Naruto, what are your abilities? Naruto explains every single ability. So they're pretty much there for like 3 hours, because Naruto explains every single ability he has, which is every single ability that ever existed in the Naruto universe. He can literally do anything at this point, but chooses not to. Because he's not that type of person that's just gonna fuck everything up. He's just here to be a good ninja. So once Hiruzen asks Naruto, so show me the Karma seal. And then he shows Hiruzen, activates his Karma and his Jugon, both of his Jugon, the Sun and the Moon Jugon. And then he shows Hiruzen his double horns. And then Hiruzen literally, like, his jaw drops and Kakashi's jaw drops. And they're like, what? How's that possible? And Kakashi, like, his dojutsu kind of looks like the Byakugan. And Naruto's like, what's Byakugan? He's like, it's an all-white dojutsu that a specific clan called the Hyuga have. The Hyuga clan has. And then Naruto's like, wait, you mean this? And then he activates both of his Byakugan. His Byakugan are basically on the level of Kaguya's. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it off here. I promise, guys, I will either upload tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So, peace, you know what I'm saying?